What's going on, guys? It's ItsDjLee. This is On Tour DJ. I want to talk about your speakers real quick. So many people ask me about what type of speakers should I be using. Should I grab active speakers, passive speakers? Should I grab huge speakers? Should I grab small speakers? Should I grab speakers that are more acoustic or more treble? Should I grab speakers that are more bass? Listen, depending on where you're DJing or what you're DJing for, you want to grab a speaker system that's compatible with your hardware first and foremost, and second, you want to be able to reach your audience. If you have an outdoor event, you want to have some type of system that travels pretty far and something that's easy to actually carry around. You don't want to have to be setting up speaker towers, things like that. You want to have a speaker that works. When I first started off, I used alto speakers. They were for outdoors. They were loud speakers. They were for screaming. And I feel like those were some great speakers that a great brand of speakers that I was using, because I was able to reach about 500 to 800 people with 2 to 3 speakers. Very simple. And I feel like as far as setting up your speakers, you want to be able to have enough connections or enough wiring for your speakers. Now, another brand of speaker that's pretty decent is Evo's or the EV. Those are very loud, very bass-like. The alto speakers were more treble. This brand of Gemini speaker I just have as a home speaker. So I brought this one along with me today. And I want you guys to take a look at the ins and outs. If you look at the back of this speaker, let me stand it up for you guys. You guys can see the ins and outs pretty clearly on the back, right? We have mic input, line input, mic mix output. So what we can do with speakers is we can combine speakers side by side without having to run all your wires through your DJ board. It's a pretty convenient way of using more than one speaker. And this specific speaker has Bluetooth modes, SD card, play, next, USB, and you don't need all this. As a DJ, you do not need any of these stuff up here. You just want to have something that can take a TRS cable, an XLR cable, or an RCA cable. If you don't know what those are, TRS, 1/4 inch goes into here. XLR goes into here. The male cable goes into here. The RCA goes into the red and whites. And this one actually takes an aux cord as well. And what you have is you have your input volume on both tracks. This one has 2 lines, input volume and you have your master volume of everything else. Now you also have an MP3 volume on this, and this one is actually coming with an equalizer. You could adjust the lows and adjust the highs according to your songs or according to what you need to have loud that specific party. If you have a party that's I guess indoors and you don't want to have too much bass, you can cut the bass a little bit, a few decibels, or you can increase the highs. There's different things you can do with this speaker right here. Now, as far as daisy chaining your speakers and connecting 4, 5, 6 speakers to each other by just having an output, right down here, you wouldn't get an output. All right, guys, very important to have your power source. And you would take an XLR cable with this specific one. It would have to be a female-sided XLR, and you would have to plug it into this mix output. So that means that all the master audio coming through the speaker will be coming through that, will leave through that wire, and you will plug that wire into the input, which is one of these 2 of another speaker. Then you'll be transferring your audio through 2 speakers, and just like that, you have a daisy chain. And all you would need for your next pair of speakers would be a power cord to plug into any outlet. So instead of having 5, 6, 7 speaker wires going through your equipment, through your DJ controller or your mixer, you plug it right into the speaker that's next to it, and this way you have, boom, speaker here, speaker over there, and just like that, you have all these speakers set up. Alright, guys, so when it comes to your speaker setup, you want to have a great pair of speakers, or a great speaker system, a great speaker, it's hard to say that, a great speaker system. So a system for connecting your speakers that works every single time. You want to have enough wires, you want to have the right wires, and you always have to have that initial wire that goes into your mixer or your controller board so that you do have sound coming out from your board. Alright guys, as far as these on tour DJ videos, I want you guys to continue to like and subscribe, share these videos, let me know what else you guys need help with as far as DJing, mixing, speakers, anything that has to deal with DJing, advice, questions, get at me. I promise I'll get back to you guys as usual. It's DJ Lee. This is On Tour DJ. It's ItsDjLee TV.
Now I got way too many stories to talk about it. You from the hood, right? But you never talk about it. You live that good life.